Hello, guess who and guess what? Well, the guess who is me, Robbie Susan Chandler, an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator who lives in Quincy, Florida, right outside Tallahassee, Florida. I hold classes in my home, and if you live in the area, I'd love for you to come over and join me. My classes are on Sunday afternoons at 1:30, Mondays at noon, and Thursday I have a noon class and a 5 o'clock class. So like I said, I'd love for you to come over and join us for a class. Now, today I'm sharing with you an Easter card, and I'm posting this on the Friday before Easter. Unfortunately, everything that I'm going to show you today, it seems like, is on the last chance list, which came out today, April 1st, the day I'm filming this. So if you see anything you like, you better jump on the website and get it before it's gone. I'll have links to all the supplies below. But let's see what I'm talking about. I'm sharing with you a beautiful Easter card, but today I'm going to make it a birthday card. But let's look at it. Here we go. Here's the front. Now wait, when you open it up, it opens to this gorgeous little basket. Now I'm going to go ahead and show you how we made it an Easter basket. We just stuck a little chocolate bunny in it and had the cutest little Easter basket. And like I said, I have the Happy Easter here. And this paper that you're seeing, this beautiful paper here, it is called Easter Joy. And I'm not sure if it's still available. It may not be, but this is the paper that we're using. Alright, let's find out how we make this cute card. Let me get this out of the way. Okay, I'm going to set it right over here. Now our base is Balmy Blue. It's 11 by 4 1/4, scored at 5 1/2. 11 by 4 1/4, scored at 5 1/2. Alright, that's our base. And the next layer is that paper I showed you, that beautiful paper. And let me turn this right side up. Here we go. Turn this around. I cut a piece of that paper 4 by 5 1/4, and I used the nesting, what do they call? Oh, branching out dies. It's these right here. Branching out dies. It's all these sizes, and I used the largest and the next to the largest to cut this with. So I just lay this on here. Oh, that's not the one I used, sorry. Okay, I used this one. I cut this one out of that. Now, my Balmy Blue piece, which is 4 by 5 1/4, that's the one I cut this one out of. So when you put this one down, you can cut your middle section out from your big piece. So see, here's the big piece, and I'll show you how we're going to lay that on our card base. Alright, let me move these. So this piece is the one we're going to lay down first, like this. Let's see, I have it here. Now these two pieces we're going to layer together, flat, just like that. Here I have one glued together. And we're going to dimensional it. Sorry about my throat. We have pollen going on down here in Florida, and I picked up a little cold at Long Beach for the Stampin' Up! Convention, and it just hasn't gone away yet. So we're going to mount this right here in the middle with dimensionals. Okay, there's our front. Now, I cut a fern from Shy Shamrock with this fern die from Beautiful Motifs. And we're going to put it just right here. And I'm going to cut this little stem off because I don't really need it. And I'm just going to put a little dab of glue, a little dab of Dooya here and there. Like one down here. Now, you probably want to put one close to the top so it doesn't flop around too much. And here, come on. That should be enough. Alright, let's just pop that down. And see, it just lays across the front. When I designed this card, I had more trouble, I think, with the front than I did anything else. Now, the flower I used is from Simply Beautiful, and I cut it out of the pastel shimmer paper. And it's 3 pieces, 2 petals and stamen in the middle. And you just layer them on top of each other. And I found that larger opening is probably about where that big petal should go. And then this goes right in the middle. And of course I have one already put together right here. Alright, I'm just going to pop it down with some glue. There we go. I tried a dimensional, but guess what? It showed. All right, so there's our flower, and then just put your pink bow. Now, if you want it for a boy, you might want to put a blue bow on it, because I did have one customer that did that. Let's cut these off a little bit long. Okay, so there's our front. So the front was pretty simple. Now let's start looking at the inside. Let me get this out of the way. All right, our inside is a piece of basic white, 4 1/4 by 5 1/2, and I cut it with the texture note dies, this one. So see, you can see the design, and then I stamped on this one. I'm going to use Happy Birthday, and because I figured this would be taking the bunny out. This would be a beautiful little basket of flowers to give somebody for their birthday. So that's why I don't need any more Easter cards, so that's why I'm converting this one to birthday. And I stamped that in Shy Shamrock. Now the Happy Easter I used actually came from Easter Bunny, and I know it's on Last Chance list along with the dies. Okay, so let's see what we've got here. All right, here's one, and we've got, well, let's look at this one. We've got the pieces on the front. Now, the inside pieces are from that same pack of paper, and I cut them with the everyday arches. And here's the big arch. I think that was the biggest one in the pack. And then here's a smaller one, and we'll be using it on our basket, so we'll set that aside. But you need to go ahead and glue in this piece and this piece before you can do the next step. And the next step is this little box we need to make, and it's basic white, and it's 2 by 4 1/2 inches, and you score it at 1, 2, 3, 4. So 2 by 4 1/2, scored at 1, 2, 3, 4. And then you just take it and fold it into a box and put your glue there, and you've got your little box here. Let me get that up there. So just like that. And then we're going to glue it right here. So that's our next step. And I have obviously done that right here on this one, and also on this one. All right, now what's next? Let's look at all the pieces for the inside. Now, here they all are, and they're part of the Easter basket dies, and I'm going to show you a bunch of them, starting with the Easter basket, and that's this one. And then here's a die. Here's a die to cut all the strips that you need. Now, when you get these strips, and I'm not going to sit here and thread all of this to show you because it was a little time consuming, but get your little slats free, and then you just start threading or weaving. This is actually called basket weaving. Just start weaving your pieces in there. And we found out the first 2 or 3 weave in pretty easy, but then as you get more in there, and I only used 4, you could use more if you wanted to, but as you weave more, it gets tighter and it's a little bit harder to get them in there. Now, one thing you need to take note of is when you're weaving them in, you want one to start under, but you want the next one to start on top like this, because that way, if you do them all the same way, see, then you have an offset. Let me show you one I finished. See what I'm talking about over here on the side? Top, under, top, under. So once you get this weaved in, there's a die. It's a little grass. And then there's another die. That's this little scallop piece. And then a bow. And like I said, if you wanted a pink bow, you could put a blue bow, you could put a blue one on. So here's the basket. Isn't that the cutest thing? I just love this little basket. So now the flowers. Flowers, there are, here's your stem, and I cut those out of Shy Shamrock. And then this piece cuts the tulip and the base and the little tulip part. So they look like this. You get a little tulip there and your base. And what I did, I just put a little dimensional right there and pop that on there. And I can show you with this one. See my dimensional right in there? So I dimensional the top and then just glued them to the stem. Once you've done that, then I put these behind And I left 2 of them tall. Let me get these over here. I made this one tall and I left some short, so I'd have up and down, up and down. And when you get it together, it's going to look like this. So see, we have 2 tall ones, 3 short ones, and then you're going to dimensional it to this arch. Now that we've got this piece done, let me move all this. It's time to put it on the inside. See how quick this really is. Of course, I've already done a lot of it ahead of time, but I'm just going to put a little glue right here on this part facing front. Just like that. Now, when you put these pieces on, like this one, don't go all the way down to the bottom of your the box, because when you close it, it will scrape a little bit. It doesn't want to close evenly. See, just kind of, and then hold it for a minute and let it dry good. See, isn't that a pretty little flower basket you can send somebody for their birthday? And I love the color behind it. So there we go. There's our card. Closes down. Here's the front. Opens back up. Although it really wasn't too hard, was it? And there's our little box that we put it on. So I hope you'll try this card. It's really not that hard. And think of the other things you could put there that would pop up. So please like my video, subscribe to my channel, and share my video, please. And I hope you have a happy Easter if you celebrate Easter. If you would like to order any of the supplies, I have links below. If you need a demonstrator, I'd love to be your demonstrator. If you would like to be on a team, I'd love to be your team leader. So until next time, stay well, stay happy, and happy crafting.